Karine, does the White House believe that additional election monitors are necessary in swing states across the country?
So I want to be careful because we're talking about upcoming elections, obviously. I'm assuming you're referring to 2024 and what we're going to be potentially seeing. So I'm going to have to refer you to the campaign. Obviously, for us, and we've taken actions on the federal level on making sure voting is accessible, and have taken the president signed an executive action very early on what we can do on the federal level to make sure that voting is a lot easier for folks and they have access and they're educated on what's available to them. But I want to be really careful, certainly, on talking about anything that's related to 2024.
I know, and I just want to challenge you a little bit on that,
Yeah,
because
sure.
it's not. I'm not asking for a reaction, at least not directly, to the person who brought this up.
Yeah.
I'm asking broadly about whether or not the infrastructure is sufficient and whether the White House believes it needs additional backup.
I will say this: we believe that voting should be made easier for Americans. We've been very clear about that. It should not be. There should not be put in a place or in a situation where their right to vote is there's an obstacle in any way. And so, look, every state deals with that differently. Every state has their own kind of process. So certainly not going to preempt that and talk about what states are doing or what that may look like for any of these battleground states. That certainly are going to be focused on by all of you next year. I just want to be super, super careful on how I speak to anything that's related to 2024. So I'm just being incredibly mindful here.